Marvel Midnight Suns is a big game that is set to be released in early 2022. Based on what has been revealed about the game at Gamescom 2021 back on August 25th. The game is going to be released in March sometime next year. We have no idea what the official date of release is going to be, but it's going to be on multiple game systems, including Microsoft Windows, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. And the game will be developed by Firaxis Games and published by 2K Games. And I saw the trailer for the game. It looks pretty impressive, from the cutscenes to the visuals to the gameplay. And the gameplay is something I want to talk a little bit about because it looks very interesting. It's a tactical card-based RPG. That's something that we don't see too much of on home-based consoles. At least it's something I don't see too much of on consoles like the PS4 or the Xbox One or what have you. That look like something that you would see more on Microsoft Windows or on mobile devices, because I know card-based RPGs are more popular on mobile devices than anything. But the visuals and the graphics and stuff like that, I mean, you would look at that and swear that the game was going to be an action RPG or an action adventure type of game, because to me, the visuals and stuff kind of reminded me of Gotham Knights, but I looked at the gameplay and it's similar to that of XCOM 1 and 2, which came out during the teens decade, and that's not much of a surprise considering the fact that the director for the game is Jake Solomon, who worked on the two XCOM games in the teens decade. And based on what we know about this game, we know that various superheroes are going to be in this game, including Captain America, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Blade, Ghost Rider, Magic, and players will control a character known as the Hunter that could be either male or female that players can customize throughout the game. And the game will be played from a third-person view, and pretty much the turn-based mechanics of this game is something that I think it's unlike anything I've seen personally. Players could execute redraws, moves, and card plays and all that stuff. And while they're doing that, they're building up their heroism meter, which is something that's essential in terms of helping players progress through the game as it relates to battles and all that stuff. And when I looked at this roster and I saw the characters, I thought it was a nice selection of superheroes that they included in the game. But I was kind of shocked to find that Scarlet Witch was not included in this game because, she's from Marvel and she's a sorceress, and you would think that she would fit perfectly into this game, considering the fact that this game is about, the supernatural and all that stuff. But, it is what it is. The selection of characters that they have is fine. I was stoked when I saw Blade in this game because it's been a long time since I've seen Blade in a high-profile game of any sort. And the reason why he's in this game is mainly because the plot for the game is loosely based off of the Rise of the Midnight Suns comic book series, which started back in the early 90s. I believe it was 92, if I'm not mistaken. And the game is going to have Lilith as the main villain or the main antagonist. And Lilith has been actually, popular nowadays as far as being a villain is concerned, because I think she's supposed to be one of the main antagonists for Diablo 4 as well. And God knows when we're going to get that game, considering the fact that key staff members of, who was working on Diablo 4, they got let go. So we have no idea when Diablo 4 is going to come out. But we know for a fact that Marvel's Midnight Suns is going to come out early next year, and based on what I've seen in the trailer and all that stuff, I have high expectations for this game. And I think that even though it's a tactical card-based game, I think it's something that a lot of people can easily sink their teeth into, and I think it's very different from the action RPG route that a lot of developers take nowadays. And as far as how it's going to do in terms of sales, that remains to be seen. But I do feel like as far as tactical RPGs are concerned, this is going to be one of the biggest attractions within that genre across multiple platforms as far as that particular genre is concerned. And As far as gameplay is concerned, it's a single player game, unfortunately, and hopefully we'll probably get more DLC or characters a little bit later down the line. But this game actually looks pretty cool, and hopefully we learn more about the game itself before its official release date in March of 2022.